world of YouTube true crime tale site. Numbnuts here. Found something slight interesting in the Delphi murders. Something when I first started, mind you, when I first started into this case, reading all kinds of articles. And when you look deep into my videos, you'll realize that nothing in my readings had anything come up with footprints. Now I'm sure this is old news, but yet I'm sure I'll get my comments. But that taking a turn in my direction, because yes, I always find things to talk about to make it interesting. My thoughts, theories, ideas. And this, mind you, and there have been cases in the past that have been solved by footprints. I think there was a guy, if I can remember, who, am I on? Oh, okay. There's a guy that I can remember, Freak Bag, of course, gonna be out there running around. I think it was the guy who was robbing women's panties. I think he might have been murdering them or something like that, but he got caught dressing up in women's bras and panties. Mind you, real freaking sick wad. Sick wad of crap. But anyways, I believe that they found out about him through a shoe. So, I mean, yeah, sometimes feet and shoes. That's why I can't see my ugly puss. Camera's faced the other way. But yeah, they have shoes and stuff, and sometimes do give out a good indication of finding someone. Because sometimes killers are stupid and do things, and yeah. Now, if I was a killer and wore a pair of shoes, just like in the O.J. Simpson case, they found gloves, even though they didn't fit his hands. Do you honestly think that O.J. Simpson was that stupid to use a pair of gloves that fit his hands? No. But he was a dumb jerk and didn't throw away the evidence. Like I say, to be a good murderer, sometimes, right, as I say, you gotta think like a killer to catch a killer, and I'm pretty sure Numbnuts BG, Ding Dong, my own self, probably could have, but if he didn't, it's just one of them arrogant killers that, right, don't think he'll ever get caught, but sometimes they throw them things away, discard them, and some dummies keep them. And the one that keeps them, you know, ain't even thinking. Oh, duh. But, hey, you know, just like the red pickup truck in the Maura Murray case. And I seen something on that earlier, too, on Reddit. But that, you know, was just something already asked of a question. But just like the red pickup, if I was in command of the police back then. Like I said, and I'll say it again, there would have been an APB. No, what is it? How the hell is APB? Is it? Oh no, that's an all person. I don't know what they say for vehicles. I'm sure someone will help me with that one. All vehicle search. We call AFS. All vehicle search on a red Chevy pickup. All up and down the East Coast. I would have done this. You know? Not sit here and do a one area check. Especially I think I read that it was New Hampshire was checking trucks, but the truck came from Massachusetts, so you know. Yeah. But anyways, all I'm saying is you probably wouldn't have gotten too far maybe with it, but to check shoes maybe. And I did read something that this killer, and that they still think, I believe he's still or is living in Delphi and working. It's no kidding, but other than that, if he's just was a resident, and B, left and came back, and has gone back to where he came from. You know, there's more than just one possibility. But to go about at the time to maybe, and they say they took a casting of this and it led the volunteers, as I'm sure you read, to the murder scene. But you know what? The defects and defalls from all that is that they were searchers searching through the middle of the night. Who knows if someone happened to maybe get that close but didn't go any further. And then maybe, you know, maybe it was all screwed up, but I don't know. But if they had a casting of a shoe print, yeah, how many people would you think would come in, or they would go around town looking for this certain shoe? Because, I mean, you can get a pattern. And like I said in the other case that I read or watched on TV or something with that guy getting caught by his shoes. Because they take, you know, the molding, bring it to all sneaker manufacturers, and they can figure out pretty much. And that's why I think shoes nowadays, oh man, you just imagine. Even back then though, I can't even say that, but because of the fact that shoes are always constantly being redesigned. I mean, and back in the day, that was the thing with shoes. Back in the day, you can wear them up to 5, 6 years before you friggin' get them thrown in the rubbish. I've had these boots on my feet a year and a half, and the cushion where I pull up over my heel of my shoe is ripped. I can feel my foot now turning sideways because the soles are wearing out the way my foot twists. When I broke it when I was younger, and my foot's all messed up. It's only been a year and a half. I mean, they're doing all right. But eventually, within the next year, these things are going to the rubbish. Because the shoes these days don't last. Oh man, do they suck. But say so 4 years ago, someone would have happened to be checking on shoes everywhere. If the person lived and they took a molding of it, that's exactly what I'd be doing. as a law enforcement, going around looking at shoes. I mean, come on. If you gotta start somewhere and do something, hey, what's it hurt? Nothing. But because now, yeah, it's 4 years later, and someone's bringing up this shoe thing, all in all, it's another wasted question. Because you know damn well 4 years that shoe ain't gonna be around. Even if it did get tossed away after the murder. Yeah, I mean, sometimes, like I say, they get lucky, they'll find it. But was the search, done properly? And my answer, obviously not. Because if someone asked this question on Reddit, and I believe it might have been a couple days old or something, maybe, or last night or something. Oh man, it's just strange. I mean, if there was gonna be a shoe print molding, then that damn shoe should have been looked at. Wherever a cop went, got it analyzed to see what type of shoe it was. And right, search. But here we are 4 years later. Here we are with the DNA that they claimed they had. Almost collaterally damaged, almost out of existence. And right, you sit there and wonder. What else is gonna be just, yeah. I mean, that's the thing with these cases. If you're not on it, and some law enforcement are, don't get me wrong, right? Day and night. Especially with today's technology. I mean, yeah, you're gonna run yourself ragged. And here we are 4 years later. With the ones that just say, whatever, but yet they say and claim they know this man. But not enough evidence. And that's another thing. If they know who this man is, or let alone take that chance and check for the shoes anyways. If that is the case, if that is the truth, or if that is the ordeal. Other than that, I don't know, man. It's just 4 years later. And I don't think they're ever gonna clear nothing up, because once again we're left with the good crew. And people don't want someone from the good crew getting in trouble. Some people. It ain't about the meth crew. They were trying to use them as a cover-up, and I can almost pay money on that and guarantee. But, like I say, if it was the meth crew, I almost guarantee them people couldn't possibly not throw away shoes, because they're all drugged up. They don't care about shoes. They'll buy a new pair and throw the other ones out in their backyard or something stupid. And if anyways, if they were going towards that too, why didn't they match the shoes up with the guy they arrested? All the arrests. I mean, I can almost guarantee on that too. Wasn't had time to change their shoes, because they're out there murdering people and doing all kinds of crazy crap. Yeah, that's right. So what is it? What is it? I don't know, folks. All I know is this is just another thing to think about, but very unuseful. Sad and sucks to say. So until that next video, be safe, take care, always beware. We all don't want to be like this person. No. These two girls, man. May they rest in peace. And may Bridge Guy get a bad case of gonorrhea. Or a bad case of the runs where it runs him, where he craps himself to death. Maybe he'll get some disease from some night walker. Or maybe he'll just end up meeting his own demise by the new boogeyman. Gotcha. Out.